Hello. Hi. Hello, mechanics. It's Owen Aeon, your sparkly racing cat. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hi. Hello, Matthew. Hello, Koss. Hello, all my mechanics, all my lurkers out there. Good evening. Happy Monday, everybody. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. I haven't streamed since last Tuesday. Pat Ware, hello, extremely loud. Toronto. Hi. It's been a minute. I haven't streamed since Tuesday. What was last week's schedule? Hold up. Hold up. What was last week's schedule? I don't even remember. What did I play? I was done. I finished Death Stranding. Did I? Oh, I played Dead or Alive Extreme 2. That was it. I played Dead or Alive Extreme 2. I must have done something else. I don't remember. Did I play? Was that the Scrandle? Yeah, that was the Scrandle stream. I played Scrandle and DOAX 2. And there was like something else. Honestly, I don't even remember. It was like ancient fucking history. Here we go. Oh, Death Stranding. Oh, I literally did finish Death Stranding on Monday. And then excuse me, goodness. I did Dead or Alive Extreme 2. All right. We're back. We're back. We're back. I went on a mini vacation. I went to Toronto. Ontario. I drove a lot to get there. Flying there is like impossible. You can't get a direct flight there, so I drove. It was a long way. It was totally worth it. Good trip. We're going to talk about the trip after we Scrandle. After Scrandle, we'll talk about the trip. Today's going to be a shorter stream. Fucking got him.
This is just like the time I got invited to listen to music with that Patrick Bateman guy.
y'all came at me at once. Fucking got him, Carboy. Fucking Patrick Bateman. Hello, Cass. Hi. Hello. It's not like that. Don't worry. It's not like that. Yeah, the TLDR, I had an amazing time. We'll get into that. But we got a full stream. We got a full week ahead of us. I did today's Scrandle, so I can't speculate on the victor. Okay. But I sure can talk shit. Yes, we're going to talk lots of shit. Actually, somebody else I was watching started to do the Scrandle today. I was like, nope. Oh, X'd out. I think it was Prongles. I think I tuned into Prongles. I watched him draw for like a minute, and then he started doing the Scrandle, and I was like, nope, bye. Because I didn't want to spoil myself. But yeah, shorter stream today. I'm fucking tired. I drove even longer to get home yesterday, and the wait at the border was like an hour, and then I hit like heavy traffic at a couple points, and I'm just like, bleh. I'm a cranky boy today. I was on calls today at work, and I was just like angry. I was just angry at people, and then I'm like, ooh, this isn't good. I can't be cranky. I need to tone it down. It took a lot of energy to reel it in. But yeah, anyway, today's stream, we're gonna Scrandle, and then we're gonna yap about the trip. I got lots of photos. Wednesday, we're gonna start. It's Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. Wednesday, we're gonna start Metal Gear Solid Delta, and I've got a surprise. I wonder what the surprise is. I wonder what the surprise is. Where's my little pointer? Where's my little cat paw pointer? Why don't I have that? Why don't I have that on my scene? I'll just use him. Look at, there's a surprise. Can you guess what the surprise is? We're gonna have a surprise. All right. Tune in Wednesday night. We're gonna start Metal Gear, and then we're gonna do it again on Sunday. How do I hide this shit? Hang on. What am I doing today? Yeah, and then we're gonna play it. We're gonna play on Sunday. Metal Gear Solid 3 is my favorite Metal Gear Solid. It's the game I started the series with. I played the games backwards. I went from Metal Gear Solid 3 to 2 to 1, the Twin Snakes on GameCube, and then I played 4 and then 5. So bit of a backwards run. But I think 3 is a really good place to start, even if you don't understand some of the references in the other games. Also, I picked up a little bit of a cold while I was in Toronto, so excuse me if I'm like nasally or if I have to like pause the mic a little bit before I get too snotty and gotta blow my nose. All right, Thursday, full week of streams here. Thursday night iRacing. I think it's week 13. It's either week 13 or next week is week 13, so it's gonna be goofy. Friday, back to Friday night DDR. It's been a couple weeks, mechanics. It's been a couple weeks. This keeps happening. Friday night keeps creeping up. And then it's like, fuck, I can't play DDR for like 2 weeks. So we're like skipping around. It's not good. It's not good for my health. I need to keep it up. Saturday night special stream. Cheese rolling. We're going to be playing cheese rolling. This is a Just Little Guys collab night. My VTuber social group, Just Little Guys. We're going to have maybe a full 8 group rolling down the cheese hill, tumbling, fracturing bones, maybe decapitations. There will definitely be blood. There will be blood. There will be blood with cheese rolling on Saturday night. Tune in Saturday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. Just Little Guys cheese rolling. We'll probably have a few different POVs. Not just me. But I will be hosting the event. Cheesed to death. Cheesed to death. Cheesed to meet you. Bloody cheese delicious. Hello, AK. Hi. Hello. Yeah, and then again, Sunday night, Metal Gear Solid Delta. Cheese. Yes, the bodega rats. The rats. Okay, so that's the schedule for a week. Good to know. Good to know. All right, it's Scrandle time. Who's ready for some Scrandle before we get to the Toronto stuff? Hey, hi, how was your vacation? It was good. I had a great time. I'll be talking about that after we do our thrilling daily game of food comparison. The thrilling daily game of food comparison. All right, let's get into it. View exotic and delicious scran from around the world. Okay, my nose is getting plugged up. Hold on, I gotta blow it. Oh, it's just miserable. I don't know what it was. Like Saturday evening, I started getting post-nasal drip and getting a sore throat. I think I was just not sleeping well, and I was like doing a lot of stuff, and the weekend was busy. So sometimes that happens. It just kind of sneaks up on you. But I'm feeling better now. Exotic sure is a word for it. Sure is. All right, let's get into it. Guess which Scran is superior as adjudicated by thousands of footy Scran followers? Let's do the daily. All right, we've got... Ew. What? A tub of insects. That's in Thailand? Is that Thai? A tub of insects or curry goat. It's cheap, though. It is cheap. It starts real strong. You will eat the bugs. I don't think so. Even if I was in Thailand and I didn't want to offend anybody, I think they'd be like, it's okay, white boy. It's okay. You don't have to eat the tub of insects. You bet it's tasty? It might be. It looks... I can't do that. I hate bugs. I really couldn't do it. I'm not one to go, I can't believe they eat that, but like I would not eat that. It is kind of funny. This one is just bugs in a tub. It ain't bugs in a rug. It's bugs in a tub. When I saw the big tub of bugs, I felt this sort of surprise like a bullet had passed an inch from my ear. Yeah. Dodged one. Yeah, I was at an omakase once, and they served whole fried shrimp. Oh, no. And I looked at the little beady little eyes and just could not. Oh, no. Did they ask you at the omakase, like up front, like, is there anything like you can't eat? Because they will do that generally, I think. But like, you don't know that they're going to serve you like a whole of something with a head, right? Like you wouldn't know that if it's like your first time or whatever. That sucks. All right. Well, I'm just going to say it's the curry goat, right? Like if it's Scran fans from around the world, it's got to be the curry goat, right? And that doesn't look too terrible. Might be a little that's probably about what I would expect for that price. It doesn't look that good though. Yep, I figured. Curry the goat. I love curry. Let's see. We got Brazil and Japan. Vento, how do I say this? Cocinas and beers. This looks amazing. Shredded chicken and a fried batter. Yum. Shredded chicken and fried and a beer. God, you know it's the curry goat. There were plenty of people at the table to pick up the slack for me, thankfully. Okay, good. This one's tough because you get a beer with one of them. Yeah. And then in Japan, we've got yakitori bowl, skewered chicken with rice. This looks great. This looks great. Hi, Kayla. Hi, Frankie. Hi. Hello, Frankie. You golf game over? Did Blanny annihilate you? Did Blanny fuck you up? Yeah, the golf game came out. Everybody's Golf Hot Shots came out. Also, it does not use generative AI. It uses Speed Tree. So I will be getting it and playing with Frankie sometime this month. That should be fun. I like golf games. I like golf games a lot. All right, is it the cocinas and beers or the yakitori bowl? Yes, I did a 4 over on the last hole we played. Oh no. I'm sorry. I know you got to go to bed early, so I hope you have a good night if you got to peace out. I got to get that too. That should be a great general collab shit talk game. Yeah, I'm excited. I love golf. All right, I don't know. This is really hard. We might fail. We might fail because a lot of people will go, "Oh, well, it's Japan. They do the food right no matter what." But fried chicken and beer. Have fun talking up to around. I will. I'm really excited to talk about our trip. Catch the VOD later. Sorry. Oh, cold. Things Japan versus and a beer. I'm gonna go. I really do. I like both, honestly. This is getting down to like what would I eat, and I think I would go for the shredded chicken and beer. The thing is, though, it looks a little plain. This has sauce and green onions on it. See, the thing is, if you add green onions as a garnish to anything, people go, "Oh, yeah." So I think it's gonna be the yakitori bowl. But again, the beer. I think it's still gonna be the yakitori. Oh wow, really that much? Carboy moans already. You know it. I look at the cocinas and my brain immediately translates that chicken as some good shredded buffalo chicken. Yeah. I thought the cocinas for sure because there was a beer. Yeah, the beer like is weighted. The beer adds in is like the cheat code, right? The beer edge. Yes, the edge. You got a leg up with the beer. All right, Aston Villa, England. Why are there Argentine flags? So, like, UK went to war with Argentina. Why are they doing this? Are they sorry? Are they just being beta as fuck? Like, I don't get it. Argentinian BBQ. So this looks like pork. There's a lot of fat in there. It looks tasty. I don't know what this stuff is on top. That looks like spam up there, up at the top. That looks like spam. UK trying to win back brownie points with nations they owned, tried to own. Yeah. Or, well, that's 10 quid for that, which makes sense because it's like meat. The fries look pretty good. The fries look well done. Loaded fries. Okay, these are both in England. Loaded fries, chili con carne and cheese. 7 quid. I feel like football fans are probably going to say fuck Argentina. And they're probably going to go for this because it's disgusting and delicious at the same time. This is a hard scran. The first one we did was like pretty easy. That I got in at a good time. I got in when it was like, you know, pretty simple. These are competitive. I'd go with Argentinian BBQ personally, but loaded fries is an easy choice for Scrandle. I don't know what the stuff on the meat in the Argentinian BBQ is, but it just doesn't spark joy. Yeah, it's too mysterious. Yeah. I definitely eat it. Like I love this. You gave me a bowl of this, I'd be like, oh fuck yeah. The having the Argentine flag in it is kind of weird though. Let's go with the loaded fries. Oh, hey. All right. That's pretty significant. All right. England. Cheesy chips. It's literally just chips with baked cheese on top. Is this a turd? What is this? Cyprus? Coupes. Coupes? Deep fried mincemeat and onions. It looks like shit, but it sounds pretty good. I would eat it. All right, so the coupes looks like a straight dookie, but I fuck with it. Yeah. I gotta look this up. Coupes pronunciation. How to pronounce. This is Julian. This is how to pronounce coupes. Coupes. Okay, thank you for listening to Julian on how to pronounce. It is coupes. The second one I clicked on is just some white dude going coops. Coupes. Coupes. I'm gonna look at other images of coupes. Oh, those look fat. Those look solid. I love that. This is like a Greek thing, right? It looks Greek. Well, yeah, because it's Cyprus, right? Cyprus is like mostly like Greek heritage, right? Cyprus coupes. Oh, that looks so good. Fried bulgur pastries. Yummers. All right. Looks good. 257 for that though. I think most people are gonna go, ew, it's a turd. So I'm gonna go with the cheesy chips. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's about how attractive the image is, right? You know? I mean, not totally. All right, I think this is pretty easy. New Zealand pulled pork chipper. Why is this? Why is the thing block the thing? Why are we blocked? Crinkle cut something with pulled pork, pico de gallo, guac, and sour cream. That looks amazing. That looks great. The thing is like pulled pork on everything doesn't always go hard. Sometimes pulled pork just kind of fails. IMO. People have a big cock for pulled pork, but it doesn't always slap. That's the thing. People seem to think it's like a win button, but it's really not. Choripan. Chorizo sandwich with added toppings. How's that a sandwich? It's a bun. I mean, I guess it's like a normal bread bun rather than a hot dog bun. Chorizo is delicious, but the presentation there's poor. I love chorizo, yeah. Chorizo is fucking amazing. Those fries do look like a delicious pile, though. They do. All right, we're gonna go. Oh, this is in Argentina. We're doing the whole like Argentina run this time. Is a hot dog a sandwich? I don't want to think it is. I guess it is by definition, but I don't want to think it is. We're gonna go with the pulled pork. Is pizza a sandwich? No, pizza is pizza. Oh, that was close. That was close. Reaching for the mod tools. It's about to break out. That was way closer than I expected. The chorizo fans came out for that shit. The chorizo fans came out for that little guy. 2 more turds. 2 battered sausages. I love the titles for these. 2 battered sausages in Ireland with chips and curry sauce. That goes hard, honestly. I like that. Wood. A hot dog is actually a taco. No, the hot dog is not a taco. Stop it. Tropero. Pork crackling fried egg and rice. The picture kind of sucks, but like this looks really good. Also Brazil. The thing is the sausages and chips, 7 quid. The tropero, 240. Like you get all that for what's USD to GBP right now? For like $4. You get all of that for $4 versus this at like 12 or $13 or something. Right? The presentation could be a little bit better, but I think we all get it. I think we all get it. It looks insane. Curry sauce in Ireland makes me anxious. I mean, it's, you know, a lot of food in Ireland is like UK light, to be fair. I'm gonna go with the Tropero. Yep. Hell yeah. All right. Jerk chicken, plantain, and rice. Ooh. Yes. This is my shit right here. This is so good. Careful there, laddie. The Irish have now declared war with Aeon Estate. I am Irish. I'm Irish. I'm like mostly Irish heritage. He only speaks truth. They hated him because he spoke the truth. Olive pizza. One olive. One little crater on Europa here. This is like this is like a terrain map of a distant moon as captured through the Hubble Space Telescope. And there's just like one big crater there. One olive. Marseille, France. Olive pizza, 420. Send it. Fuck off. This is shite, mate. The pizza looks sadder than a school lunch pizza. I know. Singular olive. Just one olive, boy. That's like the worst pizza I've literally ever seen. Yeah, this is so bad. I've seen worse, but this is horrible. You're kind of like, if you fuck with olives, you get this and you're like, I need to save that olive for the last bite. Like, you have to actually consider it. You're like, how am I going to eat this? I'm going to eat this. I'm going to eat the sauce first, you know, the saucier third, and then work my way up with the cheese. And then on the last bite, you better hope that's like the most orgasmic olive you've ever had. You better like nut in your pants when you eat that olive, or else that was 420 down the drain. Vento, hello. Wait, I gotta catch up on chat. And I was here for the last Scrandle's pizzas. None pizza with left beef looking ass. Yeah, with it cut into isosceles triangles. Not even cut into isosceles triangles. They couldn't even save it by cutting it into isosceles triangles. Okay, so like, what if I mod Ace Combat 4 to sporadically play Golshi and Mai's Danger Zone during missions? Do it. That's a good mod. The end with all the sauce on it. Yeah. Yeah, Seishun, hello. All right, well, this is a no fucking brainer. Jerk chicken, plantain, and rice. Let's go. Oh, wait, Vento, how do you say this? Is it Cocinas or Cocinas? Or is there like a J sound, like a J? We had that earlier. It looked good. I wanted it. It was that and beer, and I was like, I want that, but it probably didn't win the Scrandle. Apparently my sub fell off. There we go. Oh, no worries. Thank you. Thank you for your resub. All right. Cochinas. Okay. All right, we're going with the jerk chicken. Thank you. Oh, God, no brainer. Easy. Wolves Football Club. Tikka naan or the sausage roll. Both at Wolves Football Club. More turds. Yeah, they're pretty good. Yeah, it was like, I forget what it was. It was between like Cochinas with a beer versus like Japanese chicken. And I wanted the Cochinas because I've never had it before. That's either a turd or a fat baby puppy. What is with the Scran today? It's all turds. Oops, all turds. Sausage roll? No, thank you. We're going to Tikka. Yep. All right, it's easier than I thought. Oh my God. Hot dog. Hot dog.
Speaking of more turds, who was on litterbox duty for us?
Draw straws. You can get some pretty good veggie coxinhas with jackfruit filling too. Ooh, that sounds good. All right, we got hot dog from Colombia and cueritos from Mexico. Is this like pickled onion? Oh, pickled pork. Oh, I see. Pickled pork. Duh. It says it right there. Pickled pork. I assume this is like a hot sauce and a lime wedge. I don't know what that white stuff is. Maybe it's like farmer's cheese or something. And then the hot dog with bacon, cheese, and a quail egg. And a quail egg. They put a damn egg on that dog. I'm the kind of person that like fucks with that.
I did
Poopies.
in the laundry.
Scuffed Owen. Fuck. No. Don't poopies in the laundry. It's the hot dog because Americans vote on footy scran. I think it's going to be the hot dog. Just like, it's... Yeah. What's under it? What's in it? That's not like coleslaw. Is that the cheese? Mystery dog, yeah. I don't know. It's got to be the hot dog, but I try this. I try the pickled pork. Not the laundry. Yeah, not the laundry. Oh, okay. 26%. Okay. That looks like either straw potatoes or fried onions. Yeah, I thought it was like fried onions. Hull City pulled pork burger and hot dog, $5.50. That's not bad. Or katsu chicken curry in Japan. Oof. Katsu chicken unless you're a fool. Yeah. I mean these are good. This is good. It's a fairly cheap hot dog, almost always wins. Yeah. I don't fucks with the red cabbage. I go for the curry. I love red cabbage. I love both. I need to get Footy Scran to post on Blue Sky. I saw you posting that. I was like, hell yeah. Bring him here. The curry's cheaper. It is cheaper. It's got the Japan buff. I think it's going to be the katsu chicken. I really like this, though. I really like the pulled pork. Go! I think this is a better picture, too. They captured some of the green in there. See, the composition matters. Nina, hello. DDM, hello. Hello, everyone. We got the usuals here. Oh, congrats on completing Silverstone. I'm sorry if I'm nasally tonight. I picked up a little bit of a cold when I was in Toronto. I'm trying to clear myself out. I think I'm gonna go with the katsu. Yep. No, stop that. Yo, we got a perfect scran. All right, that went way too fast. We need to do another one. I was sick this week and it sucked. Yeah, I got tired. I got exhausted. Hanging out with friends was a lot, but it was so much fun. All right, let's do another one. This is only my third time doing this. Whoa. Put in a date. Let's do one I missed between last week and now. Let's do Wednesday. All right. What is Scrandle? So Scrandle is, all right, you know Wordle, right? Where you have to daily guess the word. This is, they pit two football stadium food items against each other, and you have to pick which one of these had more positive comments on Twitter. And it's measured in like a percentage. It's our local stadium staple food. Yeah, Footy Scran, yeah. Scrandle is peak. It's the greatest thing on planet Earth. So Nina, you need to pick the one that's more popular with football fans. Spicy chicken bucket, spicy chicken bucket, spicy chicken bucket. Chicken bucket. All right. So we got Santa Fe in Colombia, Lechona or Lechona, roast pork and crackling, or spicy chicken bucket. In Korea? Oh, no question. Fried chicken in Korea, $3? Dude, I pay... Getting BB.Q is so fucking expensive in America. If you want Korean fried chicken, it's like $1 bajillion. People complain about Five Guys burgers. Go to BB.Q and get fried chicken. It's like $1 bajillion, but it's so good. Always look at the prices. Yes, always look at the prices. Bro, Korean fried chicken is so good. It is so good. BB.Q is so worth it. If you have a BB.Q near you, or even like if you actually have a Korean population near you, Korean fried chicken, so good. 100%. I love it. Spicy chicken bucket. No contest. Come on, what are you doing? Qatar World Cup in Qatar. Fan Village breakfast. Oh, that's so sad. What is this here? So we got a water bottle. We got like a donut, a baby donut, a baby muffin, juice, an apple, coffee, instant coffee, mind you, instant coffee, and then like some kind of bread thing here. Or pork katsu with rice. Wait a minute. Oh, included in the per night cost. Okay, so this is like your continental breakfast. This is like your continental breakfast. Thank you for the lurk, Nina. I love the lunchbox. I mean, like, this is fine for like it's a whatever breakfast provided with your stay. That's fine. But pork katsu with rice. Duh. Duh. All right, Defensor Sporting in Uruguay. Chorizo bop with fries. Ooh. Brazil. Cajoro do Rosario. 3 hot dogs in 1 bun. Wait. 3? Oh, shit. So we got 3 hot dogs in a bun. It looks like we got like corn here, a bit of sauce, a white sauce. Green stuff on top. Is it like chopped spinach or what is it? No. What is it? It looks good. Vai Brazil. Yeah, it's so good. They're both good actually. I like this. I would eat the fuck out of that. I would eat the fuck out of both of these. 3 quid? So cheap. The chorizo bop with fries. I like that bun, too. That bun's got some, like, toasted cheese on it or something. Dun, 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 dun. I like... Oh, shit. This is hard. That bun on the chorizo. It does. I think the bun with the chorizo kind of makes this. I have a hard time picking between these because I would fuck with both of these. I think just for the sake of the photo, I think I'm gonna go with the chorizo. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Newcastle United, chicken and chips with curry sauce. Looks kind of like snot, but it's you know it would fuck. Or St. Mirren, Scotland, salt and chili chicken pie. That looks like ass. I do love a pie, a savory pie. Today's been kind of hard. This is a few days ago. We aced today though. Go! I'm fucking with the pie. I'm not really. Not right now. They usually throw some Latam food in with the shit looking Brit stuff. I think I go with the chicken and chips. Also, hello Zero. I don't have dog in the word salad. Are you fucking kidding me? Here, wait a minute. Do I have cat? I must have cat, right? Cat? Yes, cat, cat boy, cat boys, cat girls. Cat panion. I don't have weight. Okay, I do. Hang on, I'm cooking. My precious companion, Gavis. Battle. Like, yeah. Hello, hope you're doing well. I'm doing well. I'm gonna talk about my weekend after we do this Scrandle. Gavis Battle. That's also fairly expensive for a chicken pie. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the chicken and chips, I think. We'll have to just call it 2. Fucking. I don't have died. Wait. He did. He's fucking dead now. Die. I have Die and Die Hard, man. Do. My precious
Battle. Die Hard Man.
All right, we're gonna go with the chicken and chips. Oh, I fucked up. Oh, that's the first time I've failed. Really? They would go with that pie? Wow. Okay. I think it was too zoomed in. We couldn't see the rest of the chips to see like if it was actually good or not.
Battle. 2. Die Hard Man.
He'll come back. He'll be back. This one's tough. Chicken and chips, 7 quid. In like a Lego tub. It's like a tub you put your like minifigs in when you put them in the basement for storage. It's a Rubbermaid like weary added dog, I think. Also pie mix up. Also, I'd have gone with the fries
Announcement.
too.
Cat boys are cool.
They are cool. Yeah. Thank you. I don't like the look of those pulled pork sandwiches. I don't either. They got the beer buff. 3 sandwiches with 2 pints of Stella. I like that specifically Stella. It's specifically Stella. Yeah, those sandwiches look shit. Honestly. A-Ray, hello. I think the beer in the background makes the sandwiches. I don't think it does. I think beer they get a little bit of buff with the beer, but I don't think it beats chicken and chips in the Rubbermaid container, the Lego container. The buns look super dry. I don't think they look dry. I think they just look like they're just boring. Like they just came out of the packaging, you know? The buns look like they're made of stone. I think we're getting a little like fooled here because the bottom one looks like
Hey Owen, this got me
softer.
thinking, what kind of scran do we serve here at the Owen Aeon? TM racetracks, TM.
Oh, well, we definitely serve chicken and chips in a Lego bin. Yo, really? Are you? Wow. Okay. I guess it is the Stella. I guess they had the Stella buff. Jesus. The big tub of chicken and fries is hard to fight. Yeah, what the fuck? Do you remember there's no spice in any of that? What is that loose sausage? Yeah, what is it with loose sausage? One singular sausage with newspaper. That's so fucking sad, man. In the Netherlands? What are they doing? They didn't even put Max Verstappen on that newspaper. A sausage in these trying times. Can I offer you a sausage in these trying times? Left has beer and his thing Japan. Easiest one yet, yeah. Yang Yam chicken with rice, kimchi, and a triple whiskey. And a triple whiskey highball.
Motion to include Aussie meat pies paper.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Nah, bro, I'm a kimchi girl. I'd go for the yang yum. Yeah, me too. I love kimchi. I love kimchi. I love chicken. This is Japan doing a Korean chicken. And a fucking whiskey highball. Duh. I've had more sausages without buns than with buns. That's fair. Like, I've just eaten just hot dogs out of the package without a bun, you know? The whiskey highball at that price is insane. The thing with a whiskey highball, though, is it's mostly club soda. Whiskey highball is whiskey diluted with club soda and sometimes a lemon wedge or a lemon slice. So it's really like watered down. It still tastes great, though. Yeah, but you ever had just one handed to you on a single triangle of newspaper? Never. Oh, sorry, it's a triple whiskey highball. So it's a lot of whiskey. True. All right, we're going with that. Duh. 92%. I can't believe it's not higher. Atlanta United. Oh, U.S. Sausage Stromboli. It's just like... It's like... It looks amazing, but it looks fucked up. Like chest burster. We just cut the sausage cocoon open, and we revealed the gooey cheese and meats inside. Or pulled pork loaded chips. I think it's gonna be the sausage stromboli. Stromboli is Italian for this one's really fucked up. That stromboli is 98% cheese, yeah. And there's a buttload of meat under there. It's probably smaller than you think it is. It comes in this like cardboard pizza container, but like a small one. Ain't that America? It's got the USD buff though. Yeah, I mean the price is insane, right? Food at US stadiums is like fucking insane. I've never had a Stromboli. I was like too small. All right, we're gonna go with the Stromboli. 89. Let me blow my nose. Oh, that button still works. The button is called face zoom in. And then when I hit it, it says face zoom out. This is on my stream deck. But it's only zoomed in for like one specific area of the scene. Your face isn't there right now. Yeah, Tommy. It's the Tommy zoom. It's the Tommy zoom. I haven't hit these buttons in a while. They're pretty good. Does the retro TV work? No. Sorry. I'm just fucking around with my stream deck right now. Tommy, is it a button or are you happy to see us? I'm really happy to see you. I'm so happy to be back streaming. It's been nearly a week. Whatever that Polish thing is, I want it. All right. Hanging around with Frankie all weekend. Now I'm just going, all right. Redditch Bureau FC breakfast wrap.
Owen, for the love of cat Jesus. Stop shoving your crotch into our faces. Do you not remember the mass race queen leaving of 03?
Deal with it. Deal with it. All right, breakfast wrap. 2 sausages, bacon, egg, hash brown, and cheese. That looks like ass. That fucks on a cold day though. That's something I would make. That's a Catboy dinner for me. Is the breakfast wrap. Or the Zapikanka bread with cheese and mushroom. Oh, you broke Scuff. Nina you broke Scuffed Owen. Hang on. We will unbreak him. Oh, this shit ain't working. Hang on.
420.
There we go.
420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420.
Bread with cheese and mushroom, 3 quid. Yeah, I'd fuck with that. What? Ew. I guess Scran fans just want cheese. They just want grease. They want their guts lubricated. People out there have no taste. Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm so surprised. That's a long ass snack for 3. Hang on, I missed in chat, sorry. Happy to see you too. Yeah, I'm happy to see all y'all. I missed you all. It was good to see friends though. I really enjoyed my time. Double cheese, Japanese double cheeseburger. All right, here's the thing. From what I hear, Japan does not do cheeseburgers well. They don't do cheese well either because it's not a dairy-based country, right? Everything's about the rice.
Catboy. Wiener. 415. What a purchase.
Oh. Crab meat sandwich and fries, 21 quid. The thing is like I would eat that, but they need to bring the price down by like half. By half. Like that's just way too expensive. I give it a 42 on Scrandle. Why are you talking about my wiener? Double cheeseburger. Yeah. I would absolutely fuck up that crab meat sandwich if it weren't for the price of a small home. Agreed. Yes, agreed. Yeah, hot dog. Just a fat meat stick slipped between 2 yummy buns. Or a donor burger. I think it's going to be the donor burger. Go ahead Eagles in the Netherlands. Fat ass cylinder of meat. Yeah. Look at that wiener. Burger for sure. Yeah. Yep. Love a kebab. Love a kebab. Yes. Damn, this was a tough one. All right, let's do one more. Let's do one more quick one, and then and I'm gonna yap about my trip. It'll be a short yap. It's not gonna be the like 6 hours San Francisco. Like, I'm gonna show you every single picture I took, and there's gonna be nobody by the end of stream. We're gonna go quick. All right, we're gonna do one more. One more Scran. We're gonna do Thursday now. That was a fun 6 hours. Oh, did you actually listen to all of it? You're crazy. I couldn't believe how much time I spent yapping. All right, asada fries, like carne asada. You did. Oh, that's so sweet. I thought everybody pieced out by like the second hour. Cup of mushy peas. Here's the thing. I don't shit on culture, but TMI. IMO, mushy peas, fucking disgusting. I don't like peas at all. I really don't. I kind of fucking hate peas. If they're like snap peas, like crunchy peas in like a stir fry, goated. Like not goated, but like fine. Like decent, right? It adds texture. It adds, color. It adds stuff. It's going to be the carne asada fries, even though it's a little expensive. But for that slop there, that makes sense. Yeah.
Is that our primordial ooze?
That's where the British race came from. They came from the mushy peas. Bro, the chips with Nutella is back for round 2. Once again, German chips with Nutella on the rebound. Cheeseburger and chips. $21.50? Why? Is it because it's Arsenal? Arsenal's like the big, like they're like the number 1 or 2 team, right? In the league. Do they just charge like way more for food there? Because that doesn't look anywhere near worth that price. That burger looks burnt as hell. Yeah, it looks very well done. Nutella. Can I just take the chips without Nutella? Sans Nutella? No, see, the thing is I thought I was talking about this last time. These fries look like they got a little bit of like cinnamon, like sprinkled cinnamon with them. Sprinkled cinnamon or like brown sugar or something. I'm okay with making it sweet. I'm okay with that. I would try this. Oh, you can't have that? Oh, no. Y'all never dip your fries in a milkshake? I do. I fuck with it. I fuck with the fries in a milkshake. You take the sweet and the salty. I'm gonna throw up. No, don't. A-Ray, please. Oh, wait. Sorry, Germany. Hey, England. What the flip? I'm gonna go with the chips and Nutella. Yeah! Yeah! See, that burger was shit. Gotta help folk with groceries. No worries. Buttermilk chicken. All right, we got Aussie buttermilk chicken, Melbourne City, with waffle fries. Okay. Yep. What's the sauce here? Mayo? Or like a mustard or some kind. That's like $20 Australian. Is that a lot in Australia? Is $20 a lot? I know they've got like insane inflation. My trust towards the Germans and strange potatoes remains high. Roast potatoes with beef gravy. That looks boring as fuck. I would probably drink the gravy at the end. Let's go with the buttermilk chicken. No doubt. Close. That was way closer than I expected. Berries free from a bush. Basildon United. Berries free. You can't beat free. You can't beat free. Climbed over the fence and there's a berry bush over there. Help yourself. All right, free berries or the animal burger. Hashtag United. What? There's a football club called Hashtag? Is this like the Zoomer, like the new Zoomer like club? That's crazy. It's got to be the free berries, the animal burger, beef patty, sausage, bacon, egg, cheese, and onions. £7. That looks pretty good. I would eat that. I fuck with the animal burger. but the berries are free. And I think Scran fans are going to go, wow, those are some good looking berries for free. The burger doesn't look too bad, but I'll take my berry. Yeah, I'm going to go with the berry too. Fuck it. Fuck it. It's free. No! What? Uncultured. All right. Embarrassing. Bradford City. Pepperoni pizza twist. That looks sad. Double fried chicken burger with cheese. Yeah. What? What? How did the pizza win out? How did that win out? $5 for a mid pizza. I guess. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Burritos. $6.20. All right. Chicken and chips. $8.50. Nah, too much. I think burritos. That's a fat fucking burrito. That's a fat burrito. I kind of want to go see soccer in the US. Is there a football club in the Northeast? $3.50, you better decant my Heinz onto the chicken. Yeah, I'm going with the burritos. Yep. Let's go. I want to finish this before the ad break. When we come back from ads, I'll do the Toronto recap. Talk about loaded chili nachos for $3.50. The bacon sandwich for $11.50. That looks sad. That bacon's not even crispy. They just cooked it through and took it off the pan. I'm gonna go with the chili nachos. Yep, no question. Microwave bacon. Yeah, indeed. Colville Town, meatballs, chips, gravy, and mushy peas, or hot dog and chorizo roll from Portugal. Oh, baby, it's the hot dog. It's got to be the hot dog. Yes, let's go. Cat, hello. Lith, hello. For sure, the hot dog. No, not this hot dog. What? No. 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 Stop. Not this one. Oh my God. There's always a shitty hot dog. For £4? It's like a shriveled old man wiener. It's been like roasting on the roller like all day for the last week. They left it on the roller over the weekend. No, it's the katsu curry, which looks amazing. Probably charging too much, but Cajun fries? Of course. It looks wrinkly. Yeah, it's the katsu. All right, last one. What? What? Wait, what? Cheesy bread. Oh, is he the seller? Is he the vendor? He's selling these for a quarter each. Or the sausage mix and chips. Does it come with the drink? Is that like sangria? If it came with a sangria. Wait, this came up before, didn't it? I saw this one on the other day. I bet that bread beats ass. I bet it does too. You need a beer with that though. You need a beer with that. I'm still gonna go with the sausage mix and chips. I want to give it to the chip. Is it Heepa or Cheepa? All right, let's go with the sausage mix. Yeah. Oh, it just beat it. Okay. Yeah. Can't. It's hard to fuck with a quarter. All right. We're gonna hit an ad break really soon. When we come back from ads, I'm gonna talk about my trip to Toronto. I got to hang out with Frankie, D, and Sheep Mom Soul. And we had a day out on the town. I ate tons of food and I had a really good time. I got to spend quality time with my racing tuber friends. So we'll be right back and I'll see you soon. All right. We're back. Hello. Hi. Second half of the stream, I'm going to talk about Toronto. So, sorry, excuse me. Hi, Owen. Hi, Kayla. Hi. So I got invited by my good friend, fellow racing tuber, everybody's favorite race queen, Frisky Frankie, femboy race queen, sim racing extraordinaire, to go up and hang out in Toronto over the weekend. So I went from Thursday to Sunday. Frankie very generously rented an Airbnb. We had a mini meetup. We got to meet up with DD50. We got to meet up with Sheep Mom Soul. And we had a really good time. We had an amazing time. It was so much fun. So it's a long drive for me, but it's better than flying. So I got to spend a really long road trip with my new car, which was a lot of fun. Haven't been on like a really long adventure with it. It was so comfortable. Still have to take a lot of breaks. I usually stop about every couple of hours, so I can't do it all in one shot. But real pleasure to drive my CX-30. Loved it. Really, really nice. So I left on Thursday morning and headed up to Canada. Oh my god, I'm on a road trip, but I don't have a good car right now. Hey, Ray, let's road trip together. Let's take a road trip together. Car. So I drove up to Canada. I met up with Frankie in Toronto. Well, just outside of Toronto. About, what was it, like 15 minutes like west of Toronto, one of the suburbs. So there's like a number of suburbs all around the city. The one we stayed in is Mississauga. And it's like, it's really surprising like how built up and spread out Toronto is. It's like absolutely massive.
Boy in his boy car.
In my boy car. Yeah, my boy car. There's just like condos, like luxury condos going up everywhere. Like everywhere. There's like new construction everywhere for these giant luxury condos. Stuff's getting torn down and they're tearing it down to put up even more luxury condos. So not that I really like have an opinion of it. It's just like, oh, that's interesting. But anyway, so I met up with Frankie. We nerded out about sim racing stuff and all the usual things. And then we went to the mall. Frankie took me to the mall. This was kind of the theme of the weekend. We kind of did like a mall rat weekend. So Frankie took me to this mall nearby. That's apparently the place where they filmed the fountain scene in Mean Girls. So this is where the fountain from Mean Girls was, but the fountain is no longer there. So I took a photo and I sent it to my sister and I was like, hey, apparently this is where, do you recognize this? This is from Mean Girls. And she's like, oh my God, that's the fountain from Mean Girls. And I'm like, yup. So I went to that mall. We did a little bit of shopping. We went to the Lego store, which was cool. I have a Lego store at my mall. I just like never go there. I saw some Legos. I saw I really like this Twilight set. They have so many collabs now. I really like the architecture of the Cullen house. I thought it was really, really good looking in the film. It's a very modern house. I kind of wanted this, but I didn't get this. This is 2,000 pieces. I'm not buying that. Wait, are you back earlier? I've become completely disconnected from the flow of time. What do you mean early? I left on Thursday and I came back yesterday. It was just a 4-day adventure. The Cullen house is cool as fuck, but it needs the forest around it. It does. You kind of need some trees. Oh my God, I just noticed the Bella riding on top of Edward here. I did not see that before. When I was in the Lego store, I did not see that. You're just completely disconnected. It's okay, Adek. No worries. I did not see that before. That's so fucking funny. The Edward Bella Inuyasha moment. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so we went to the Lego store. Frankie was looking for a set to do as like a hand cam stream. And I've been looking to do some Lego hand cam as well. Which I did. I did pick up a set. I gotta fast forward because I didn't take a picture of it like on its own. Oh yeah, here it is. So I picked up this. I picked up a McLaren F1 car. It's just a small set, very small, 269 pieces, but it'll be a fun little hand cam stream. We'll talk about F1. We'll talk about my love for my race Oshi, Lando Norris, and the McLaren team. So I did pick up a little Lego set. I haven't bought a Lego set in like 5 ever. It's been so long. But yeah, that was fun. So we went to the Lego store. We went to Uniqlo because I don't have a Uniqlo where I am. I tried on a couple pairs of pants. I actually bought a couple pairs of pants. So I got this pair. And the cool thing at Uniqlo is, and I think most retailers do this, but they have a little sign on the wall saying like, oh, we'll do alterations for free. Just like tell us what you want, and then you can come back in like an hour and pick it up. So I actually got this altered because I'm short. So I like pulled up the cuffs a bit, pulled up the legs a bit. But yeah, I got a couple new pairs of pants, which is nice, kind of refreshing my wardrobe. Let's see. Road snacks. Can't go wrong with kettle cooked Lay's chips on the road. Some of the best. But after a bag of chips, you know what's even better? Japanese BBQ. So Frankie and I did a little bit of shopping and then went out for Japanese BBQ. You've probably seen most of the food pics I've been posting in Discord, but this was so good. This was so good. We ordered a ton of beef, a bunch of pork. We got shrimp as well, a bunch of sides. You know it's not Asian BBQ without cheesy corn. So I ordered the cheesy corn as well, some asparagus and some pineapple. I always get pineapple when I go to BBQ. So yeah, good meat, delicious meat, very, very tasty. Had a good night, had a good meal there. That was a real treat on the first night. And then let's see, next day we weren't going to meet up with D until Saturday, and we weren't meeting up with Soul until like later in the day. So Frankie took me on a Toronto tour. So I was a real tourist. So this is my first time in the city. So we drove in his cute little Honda Fit into Toronto. I just took some pictures of like different skylines and stuff. Let me tell you, Ontario drivers are like, they're like New Jersey drivers. They're fucking awful. They're so fucking aggressive. Going from upstate New York into Ontario, it's like night and day. Like you get on the QEW in Ontario, and even though it's like a straight shot, it should be like an easy drive. Everyone's going fucking insane. Like everyone is fucking insane. There was like a bike in the middle of the road that people were like swerving around. There was like all kinds of like grandmothers in like Hummers like cutting me off. There's just like crazy shit. There was like a dude planting himself in front of a tractor trailer at like 40 miles an hour, holding up traffic for like miles. It was just fucking insane. I don't know. I couldn't explain it. It was just wild. It was so wild. And then I saw this. Wait, hang on. Al Pacone's. This is like an ice cream shop, like on the lake. So we drove in, and parked on like a park, like a beach park that like goes along the lake, so we could take the streetcar in. And I saw this Al Pacone's on the side of the road. I had to get a photo. It's a stupid pun. Anyway, we did not stop there. Yeah, so we found some parking on the side of the lake next to a beach. And I started, I want to go down to the beach and touch the water and take some photos. So this is like looking back west toward the suburbs. Look at this like high-tech futuristic luxury condo bullshit they got going on there. This is what like all the modern architecture looks like now. It's crazy. Touching water instead of grass. Nice. Hello, Ray Ray. I'll tell you, Toronto is a very green city. There's so many little parks and trees and green space. It's actually really, really nice. It's really pleasant. Kiwami. Yeah, it's just so surreal seeing some of this architecture too. But yeah, I got to see Lake Ontario. Oh, here's a better photo. Hang on. Yeah, look at that shit. This is like SimCity 4. Excuse me, goodness. This is like some SimCity 4 shit here. Look at that. That's wild. So strange. Gotta love nature. Sorry, I just really love photos of like lakeside stuff. Look at this. Isn't this nice? So this is looking east. There's like a marina over here. So that way is toward Toronto proper. But yeah, nice breezy morning. The weather was perfect all weekend. It was like low 70s, high 60s, maybe like mid 60s, and breezy. It was perfect. At some points I was taking my jacket off. I felt so good. Frankie is very temperature sensitive, I found. Every time the wind would blow, he would grit his teeth and go, "Ugh," and then like freeze and start shivering. And I felt bad, but at the same time I was kind of I was kind of bullying him. I'm like, "Oh, friggin' little race queen can't like handle a little bit of a breeze." Honestly, the breeze felt really good. He's so small, he doesn't have padding. It's true. He's smaller than me. It's kind of shocking. But yeah, we had like any bit of breeze and Frankie would be shivering. It was pretty funny. I don't know, just more like green space photos. Anyway. All right, so we go down, we grab breakfast before we hop on the streetcar. So the first place we stopped was this diner called Easy Restaurant. So this is themed around like Steve McQueen era like car and like bike films, like Easy Rider. So it's named after Easy Rider. They got good breakfast there. They got real good breakfast. I was like surprised how good this was. Toronto's a foodie town for sure. Classic diner, Steve McQueen posters on the walls, Death Race 2000 with David Carradine. What else do they have? Oh, they have like some records and paraphernalia. Dirty Harry. They got the Easy Rider poster over here. This place was great. We came in and like nobody was here, so we got served like immediately, which was awesome. I got delicious. Oh, so the thing is, I've noticed in Canada, at least the diners I've been to, the menu is all eggs Benedict. They love their eggs Benedict. Like everything on the menu is some form of like egg with an English muffin and home fries. And that's fine by me because I fucking love eggs Benedict. I fuck with that shit so hard. So I got eggs with salmon. This was so good. This was like the perfect meal to start the day. Exo, hello. Welcome. Yeah. Really fucking good food. Love that place. Highly recommend Easy Restaurant. Oh, here's another one. Yeah. You get the idea here. Cool place. So this was down by... I actually took like screenshots of like maps and stuff. Pictures of like my Google Maps. Okay, here. This is a good one. Oh, I gotta censor this. Hold on. It's got my like face. There we go. Okay. Yeah, this is like where we started the day. Like over here where it says Parkdale. We started over here and then we took the streetcar in to downtown. So this was like a really good place to like park and then head into the city. So we got on the streetcar. And the city is like beautiful, right? Like even though like kind of like, you know, more like older areas, like more commercial, you know, it's like, it's pretty clean. It's pretty clean. I fucked with it. This entire, the entire like road, this road specifically, like going into the city, it's just all small storefronts all the way down for like miles. It's like miles and miles of like little storefronts, comic book shops, places to eat, you name it, it's there. Parkdale's a good place to park. Yeah. Hello. Welcome. So we got on the streetcar. Oh, I took some streetcar photos. You know I had to take streetcar photos. after being in San Francisco. Yeah, they're so cool. I like their line. It's all like red and white. I like the livery. Big fucking bike lanes. Apparently bike lanes are like a big meme there. Because, what's his name? There's like that one governor. Yeah, Tom Ford hates bike lanes. I'm trying to recall the Canadianisms that were talked about over the weekend. It was Doug Ford. Sorry, not Tom Ford. Doug Ford. Yeah, Doug Ford's like war on bike lanes. It was like a big meme we were talking about the whole time. There's a lot of really good street art too. Like this one. I caught this one from inside the streetcar. Look at this. Isn't this sick? This is so beautiful. Another thing I noticed in Toronto, a lot of pride flags. Like everywhere. On like everything. Not like everything. Like there was more in San Francisco, obviously. But like it was more like casually everywhere in Toronto, which was nice to see. And just like cool art, like everywhere, murals and stuff. Neat architecture. Right. So we took the streetcar in. And then before we... Okay, so the goal for the day was to go to the CN Tower. Frankie wanted to take me to the CN Tower because I wanted to go. And it's a nice touristy thing to do while you're there. Frankie took me to a newer mall nearby called The Well. So we stopped at this place called The Well, and it's basically like an underground mall. Hang on, I need to edit this really quick. And the architecture is pretty neat because it's like brand fucking new. It reminded me a lot of like the Underground City in Montreal. Sorry, I'm kind of like editing on the fly here. This is gonna be funny when you see it. Okay. I had to cut Frankie out of this one. I didn't take a picture without him in it. So we went to The Well. And like the mall was like just opening too, but he was taking me to a what do you call it? Like a blind box shop. So there's a blind box shop there. And I forget the name of it. Holy shit, I'm forgetting. I should have remembered the name of everything. But anyway, it was a really cool blind box shop. Oh, it's called Mr. Surprise. That was it. It's called Mr. Surprise. They have a bunch of blind boxes in there, but they also have like two full sides of the store are like pop-up artist alley areas. So like local convention artists that you would find at like an anime convention have like little like booths there. They're not there physically, like the people aren't there, but they put up their merch. So like they're selling like art books, stickers, prints, and it's like a whole catalog there. It seems like it's around like 50 items per artist. And they have a catalog there, and you can put in an order with the artist through the shop to be like, oh, I want this one and this one and this one. And then the artist will fulfill that order later on. So it's basically like going to a mini artist alley. It's really nice. It's really cool. And there were a few artists in there I think I took a couple photos of to look at later. There were some really cool like pixel artists, like local Toronto, you know, homebred, they go to the local conventions kind of artists. So I got, while I was there, I found a blind box I wanted. I got the Box Cat. I got Box Cat, this transport series. It's so cute. It's so cute. Look at this. Look at what you can get. You can get taxi, vegetable van, school bus. My favorites are takoyaki car, subway, airplane. They're all good. They're all good. Ice cream car. I don't know what the secret ones are. I didn't look those up.
Cat car.
Cat car. Yes, exactly. And I did an unboxing video for you, so let's watch the unboxing. I did this for you, mechanics. I had Frankie hold the phone while I took this video. Here, let's watch it. Let's watch it. Oh, where is it at? Hang on, this is gonna be loud.
All right.
Oop. Oh, why is it sideways? Hold on. Can I rotate this? There we go. All right, I want to be able to hear it. Wait, where is it? Media source 2. Choto a second. I should have been set up for this, but I didn't. Okay, here we go. Hey everybody, this is Owen Aeon here. I'm with Frisky Frankie. I bought a Boxcat blind box at a shop nearby, and we're gonna open it. We're gonna open it. We can get any one of these. I'm really looking forward to the taxi, the takoyaki car, the airplane. I like the subway. Oh, the ice cream car looks really good. I don't know what the secrets are. This one kind of looks like a train. This one might be a boat of some kind.
Has a flag on it.
It has a flag on it, yeah. So let's open it up. Oh, it's really sealed in there. Of course it's sealed in there. It's a blind box. All right, so there should be a card inside. A lot of these have cards, but I'm not going to look at the card because I want to be surprised. Have you ever been spoiled by the card inside? It really sucks. Okay, I'm gonna tuck that away so I don't look at the card. I like Colonel and yelling at Pasto. Yeah. I love talking shit at myself. Oh, what did I get? Oh!
Was it one of the secret ones?
No, I think it's, hang on. My hands are not working. It's the airplane. It's the airplane. Yeah. We got the airplane. So cute. It's so cute. It's so tiny. Oh, that's adorable. Wait,
oh, that's rocket engine on the back.
Is there a speaker on the bottom? It's got a nice like feel to it.
Look at the little paws.
Plasticky give to it.
Look at the little paws.
All right, thank you.
Box cat. Yeah. Thank you, Frankie, for holding the holding the phone while I took that. Yeah, no, cute little plane, little box cat. I love that set. I might buy a couple more of that set. Yeah, so we. Let's see, it's taking our screenshot here. So we stopped there and then cat. And then we were really close to the CN Tower, and Frankie was like, oh, let's get back on the streetcar. I'm like, why? It's like a 10-minute walk. I love walking cities. I don't mind walking. Like, when I go to a city, I'll walk like 15,000 steps like it's nothing. So I was like, let's just walk. So we walked down, you know, the road here over to the tower, and, you know, you can see the tower for miles around, but boy, that thing is impressive up front. Holy shit. This thing is fucking massive. Like, coming into it, it's like, oh, it's like, you can see like the haze leading up to it. It's like that fucking tall. Apparently it was the tallest building in the Americas up until someday or in the world, until like Dubai started building huge ass buildings there. But yeah, as you get like closer into downtown, the architecture gets like more and more modern. They still doing the skywalk at the tower? They are. Hello, Goji. We actually saw some people getting suited up when we came down and we were walking through the gift shop. They have like a big window and they show you like everyone getting the and I was like, nope, I ain't doing that. I ain't never doing that. I ain't never. So for those who don't know, the top of the tower, so there's the main observation deck where you can like, you know, go to these 2 floors. You can pay another $12 Canadian and go up to like the silly VIP observation deck, which is just like, well, it's a little bit higher. It's not really a big deal. No, like I wouldn't do it. But then on the outside of the tower up here, you can actually go out in like harness gear led by like a tour guide, and you get to walk around on the outside of the tower while clamped onto the railing there. It's scary as fuck. Like, I'm afraid of heights. So going up in the tower, the elevator is like, it does have like glass windows, and it has glass, like small like glass windows in the bottom of the elevator. And I was like, nope. It takes me a good couple of minutes to get used to heights like that, even when you're enclosed. But yeah, really impressive up close. I didn't realize like how big, like thick this thing was, because I'd only ever seen it in like Sim City. But pretty neat. This is like one of the elevators leading all the way up. Pretty straightforward though. I don't really have like a lot to say about it. It's just like, it's very impressive. It's a symbol of thick. It's very thick. Symbol of like, you know, Canadian dominance. I don't know. I don't know what the kind of word is. Anyway, the gift shop was cool too. The gift shop was cool too. They had all these like lights or something. This was like the line to like get in to go up the elevators. And then we went to the top. We saw the city. Frankie is such a good tour guide. Frankie knows so much of the city. He pointed out like every single building and told me what it was. Did you stand on the glass floor? I did. I did. I'm getting to that. I'm getting to that. So we went to the top. Frankie pointed out like every building. He's like, all right, that building over there, that's that. And that one next to that, that's that. So like he was really, really cool about telling me about like what's where. There's like the university is like over here. I still remember a lot of stuff. The university's over there. This is the new city hall, and then the old city hall next to it. And we went there on Saturday with D and Soul. We went down there, which was cool. Got to see that whole area. And yeah, just like really neat. I took a bunch of pictures up here. That's facing towards the north. This is facing back towards like the west. So like we parked like over there and rode the streetcar in from there. And those are like the futuristic condos over there and all that. So that was cool. And then we got lots of selfies together. I made sure to take lots of selfies. Let's see if I can. I can't show you, but I can show you if I do this. Let's try it. Sorry for not prepping this beforehand. Okay, here we go. Yeah, we took selfies. You can't see anything, but we took selfies. So yeah, we had a good time up at the top of the tower. Frankie showed me a bunch of stuff. I took lots of pictures. Oh, this is a really good one. This is a really good one. So that's the Union Station, Toronto Union Station down there. Financial District over here. Yeah, this is probably like my favorite photo from the trip. You get a really good shot of like all the skyscrapers here downtown and everything. You like to watch the trains from up there? It is really cool. It's really cool. It's neat. After a couple of minutes, I just get used to the heights and it doesn't even seem real anymore. So I am able to like stand up against the window and kind of look out. It just like takes some adjustment. I did actually, we went through that station on Saturday as well, which was neat. Can also see a lot looking out towards Lake Ontario. I really got like a 360 view here. Yeah, it's another good one. It really felt like Sim City up there. Like every time I go up into a big skyscraper, it always like, oh, I'm playing Sim City right now. Just very nostalgic. I've always been a Sim City fan. I've always been like a fan of like city building games. So there's like some islands out in the bay, and there's like an airport out in the island. This is really cool. So it's just like one runway, and they only allow prop planes out there, and small prop planes, no jets, probably because of like noise and all that. So they've got like all these Dash 8s lined up here, so we got to see a couple of planes coming in and out, which was cool. And there's like, to get to this island, you either have to take a ferry, or there's like a tunnel here that goes from the airport concourse to like the road over on this side. And then there's a lower level to the observation deck, which is pretty cool. It looks like this. You can see the slanting, and it's like a nice, like you get a nicer look like downward. So you can kind of see things more at an angle down there, which was cool. And this is, we didn't spend too much time down there. There's also like a little cafe up there, like you can get food. But I wanted to get like actual food, not like tourist food. But I did on this floor, this is where the glass floor is.
I stood on the glass floor, just barely. I peeked down, but I could not look down. It was too much. It freaked me out. But I stood on it and I took a photo. So there you go. I stood on the glass floor, and then Frankie stood behind me for moral support. You couldn't pay me to stand on that. The thing was, is like I saw like other people that were like laying on it like face down, like looking through it and stuff. I was like, all right, I'm gonna do it for the bit. I'm gonna do it for the mechanics. I'm gonna do it for the mechanics. I would vomit. Yeah, it's scary. It's really scary. And then we left after that. We didn't spend too much time there. I mean, I think I got my money's worth. We went through the gift shop. I bought a couple of souvenirs. I always get magnets. I like magnets for my fridge. I always pick up a couple of magnets. So I got a couple of cute Toronto magnets, which I'll show later. So I got a couple of cool magnets. I got a pin as well. I got a little Canadian maple leaf pin for my sling bag. So I've added another pin to my bag. I got anime girls. I got my VTubers, and I got my Canadian maple leaf pin. And then we went down. You always got to get the pin. Hell yeah. And then we went down to, there's an old, like, this whole area is part of, like, the train system originally. And there is a, what do you call it, turntable, which is not, they don't use it anymore, but there's an old turntable down there where they have some trains from Canadian Pacific. And we looked at some of the train engines, and we didn't want to spend too much time fucking around because we were getting hungry. We wanted to get lunch, and we wanted to meet up with Soul later. Because we were going to meet up with her around like 4:30ish or something. So we were trying to make good time, not fuck around too much. I want to go see a Jays game sometime over in the arena there. I think that would be a fun trip. But we saw some cool trains, saw some cool locomotive engines. It's really impressive down here because you kind of have this open park space, and you also have all the skyscrapers around it and the CN Tower and stuff. And then you just see all these like old trains, which is pretty neat, or engines rather. Oh, there are cars as well. And then the turntable over on the right-hand side, which I don't think I got a photo of. Frankie might have gotten a photo of that. Oh, no, I did. So this is an old, train turntable where they'd bring in trains through the tracks and then, like, turn them around on this gigantic thing. And all of this, part of what was once, this section has been turned into like shops and restaurants and things like that, which is kind of neat. Each one of these like gates where I guess the cars would go into, or the train engines would go into, they're all like different shops and restaurants and things now. So a lot of things have been like kind of kept around but like repurposed. I thought it was interesting too. I don't think I got a photo of it, but there was like facades of old buildings will often be preserved, where they'll just tear down the rest of a building, but they'll preserve the facade and then build the new building behind the facade to keep the historical, front of the building, which I thought was pretty neat. Which is like, they don't do that much in the US. Usually it's either tear the whole building down or preserve the whole thing. Not so much just like save the facade. Oh, I took a couple photos of the signs. Here's the turntable. So this is what it used to look like when the train locomotive engine would come in and they could like turn it around to a different track. It's pretty neat. All right. And then we went and got, oh wait, one more train photo. I love the color on this thing. The green and the yellow. Kind of like me. It's so sick. Canadian National Railways. So cool. And there's the CN Tower back there. Restoring really old buildings can be really difficult. It is. It's extremely difficult. It's very expensive, too. Oh, and then we got pizza. So we were trying to figure out where to eat, and, like, this was really good. This is Jay-Z's. I think it's Jay-Z's Pizza. So good. This was great. We stopped in, split a pizza, had a Mexican Coke. I haven't been drinking soda much these days, but the Mexican Coke with the pizza slapped. It was so good. Very tasty. I was really impressed. This was a nice, thin, crispy slice. Sorry, crispy pie. Perfect lunch. And then we went back. We went back to the Airbnb to hang out for a little bit. So let me tell you about this Airbnb. Let me grab some of the photos. I don't think I took any photos until like I was leaving. Okay, so this was like Frankie kind of went overboard. I'm just gonna say he kind of went overboard. So this is like a duplex. This is like the right-hand side of like a full house. They like turn this into an Airbnb. It's like a 3-story, like bougie, modern Airbnb. Like coming through the entrance, there's a garage, really nice like living room there. The kitchen is like super bright and fancy. Let's see. And this is like just one floor here. This is like the other side of the kitchen there. Just gorgeous open windows. A little too white for my taste, but like, you know, that's kind of how all the modern home renovations go these days. And then there was like a basement floor. Oh wait, here's a better one. Yeah, this was the kitchen. So this is in Mississauga. And the neighborhood was very cute too. So here's the kitchen. And then there was a first floor where the garage is, which had a pool table. So it was just like one big rec room. So Frankie and I played a little bit of pool, which we're both like horrible at, but I think we're pretty evenly matched. I think we're pretty evenly matched. We didn't shoot a full game that day because we had to go pick up Soul, but we kind of fucked around for 30 minutes. And we went 4-4. So we played a little bit of pool. Got a little bit of practice in, which would help for later the next day when we would bring D over and we played pool against D and Soul, which was a lot of fun. So then we played a little bit of pool, and then we need to go pick up Sheep Mom Soul, who is so much fun to hang out with. And on the way there, we drove by the Toronto airport. But you know, we also drove by the fucking Molson plant. The fucking Molson plant with the biggest Canadian flag I've ever seen. Just a monster of a Canadian flag, which is pretty sick, not gonna lie. You know where you're at when you see that thing. So that just, I don't know, just like, you'll see big American flags from time to time, but I've never seen a Canadian flag that big. That was pretty sick. That was kind of sweet. Yeah, so we drove by the Molson plant. We went to go pick up Soul. Met up with Soul. She was very cool. She's very she's very what is it? Like fashionable. She rocks like this like punk look. Very cool. Very good style. And then we went and we were like mall rats for the afternoon, or for the evening anyway. So we went to the mall, a mall. Frankie took me to Hot Topic. And on the way there, I was just taking like pictures of skirts everywhere. Like trying to come up with ideas. So this was like skirt adventure for me. Hot Topic skirt adventure. Skirts are good. They are good. They are good. Also socks. Socks are also good. Took a bunch of pictures of socks and leg warmers. And then we went into this like dollar store or something, or it was like a gift shop of some kind. And they just they had this sign up here just as beauty. And then they have these like really like ugly Halloween masks below it. And I thought it was funny. But while we were at the mall, we grabbed dinner And I wanted to eat like good while we were there, but like I also like, sometimes it's fun to eat like bullshit too. We got A&W. We got A&W at the mall. I haven't had A&W in like a very long time because like A&W like basically doesn't exist in the US anymore. And even when it did, it wasn't really about like the food. It was about like the ice cream. It was more like a Dairy Queen. Like you go to A&W for like a root beer float. But in Canada, it's like it's a burger joint. So we got A&W. I got the Uncle Bacon cheeseburger, double patty bacon cheeseburger with fries. It was pretty good. It was a good burger. I enjoyed it. So we got A&W. We also got ice cream. Frankie took the photo of the ice cream. I gotta copy it here. Hang on. That was... Yeah. So we got ice cream from this place called Sweet Jesus. Also in the mall. This was so good. This was so good. It was like peanut butter chips, chocolate chips, fudge, drizzle, vanilla ice cream. It was delicious. I actually haven't had that good a soft serve in a while. That was a treat. That was a delight. Sweet Jesus was pretty good. I enjoyed that a lot. So we all got ice cream. Frankie got this like cake thing. It was like not an ice cream cake, but like cake. But like the cake was like frozen. So he was like going at it with like a plastic spoon trying to like chop it up, and it just was not cooperating. But it looked pretty good. I think Soul got some kind of like ice cream in a cup as well. Did a little bit more shopping here. I got another thing from Uniqlo. I got like an undershirt, like a Heat Tech like undershirt. That's so much ice cream. Yeah, and this is a small. I asked for a small, and this is what they gave me. But I downed it. I enjoyed it. It was good. And then yeah, we kind of like dicked around at the mall, and then we took Soul home. And we stopped in Soul's apartment, which is really cool. Really cool place. And I got to see her Miku shelf. Check this out. Look at this. Look at this shelf. Isn't this cool? She has so many Miku figurines. It's so cool. Look at this cat Miku. It's so cute. This one, the bunny pajama Miku, also free run. Also Suleta. Damn, no Miku with her grippers out. Shaking my head. Oh, more free run. Look at Red Riding Hood Miku there. We got some Good Smile Mikus down here. This one's really good. I really like this one a lot. I've seen all these figures, but I don't own any of these. Love this Nendoroid. That one's really good. She's got a really good collection there, which was a treat. Oh, here's a better photo of the race queens. Yeah, shout out to Saul. Let me shout everybody out. Let me shout out Saul first. Go give Saul a follow. She's really cool. Does sim racing. A lot of fun to hang out with. Good energy. Big energy. Very cool. Oh, here's the box cat. So I got home, took a look at the spoils, took out my airplane box cat, which is cute. And then yeah, and then we chilled out the rest of the night. And the next day was Saturday. D came over. We both kind of slept in, and then like D showed up, and it's like, oh shit, gotta put clothes on. So D showed up, and then we piled into Frankie's car. And then as soon as we started leaving, okay, wait, let me back up. So so we heard a noise driving Soul to the mall after we picked her up the night before. And we heard this like scraping noise, like plastic scraping. And we're like, oh God. So we get to the mall parking lot, and Frankie looks under, and he's like, oh, the plastic thing is loose again. And we're like, whatever, it'll be fine. So like we drove, when we drove a bit more, we drove Saul home and then like back to the Airbnb, and we didn't really hear it that much. Like it kind of like fixed itself. But then when D came over the next day, we got into the car and immediately started making like a really loud grinding noise. And we took it to the gas station down the road, took another look, and it's just like this whole like plastic like aero bit on the undercarriage was just kind of hanging off. So there's like a bolt here in this like hole that's supposed to like hold it on. I guess like the bolt fell out. So D and I were just like, let's just rip it off. So we ripped it off. We ripped it off, and I didn't save the photo in my album. Let me go grab it real quick. We just like ripped it off and like threw it in the back of the car after that. Because it just would have been annoying, and it would have been like you don't want to like have it like come off at like high speed and then like hit somebody else or like do damage or whatever. So that's me holding the that's me holding the fucking plastic bit that we ripped off of Frankie's car. So yeah, it's fine. It weighs less now, so it goes faster, right? It go faster now. It go faster now. Then we picked up Soul. We went and got breakfast. I got my eggs again. I got my eggies. And my home fries and my bacon and the avocado as well. So we ate at a chain. God, what was it called now? Canadian breakfast chain. Shit, what was it? I'm like looking at a big list now. If Frankie was here, he'd tell me like right away. Well, anyway, it was a breakfast joint. It was very tasty. Staff were sweet. We just chatted a bit, had a good time. Is that the sunset or sunrise place? Yeah, that was it. That was it. It's Sunset Grill. Yeah, Sunset Grill, famous all-day breakfast. Yeah, so we had breakfast at Sunset Grill. Got my coffee, got my eggies. Then we set off for Toronto. On the way there, we saw a phone booth. Classic red telephone booth. I think D took a video and sent it to Reska. There was a lot of like fond words about our fellow racing tubers on this trip. And we were just I think we were watching Reska's stream that morning as well. We were just hanging out with D watching Reska's stream, which was fun. And chatting with Reska while we had him on the TV. And you know, I was hearing all about the shenanigans that went on in the other like meetups with like Jordan and all that. All those shenanigans, which I'm very excited. I get to go to some of the other meetups, which I'm looking forward to. So we drove back to Toronto with the gang. So all four of us were going into the city just to do a little bit of sightseeing. And we parked at the place where the IndyCar race is. And I'm forgetting the name of everything. Exhibition Place. So we stopped at Exhibition Place. We parked there. There were no big events going on, so it was pretty deserted, which was good. So we got parking very easily. And we basically paid our respects to the now dead Toronto IndyCar race, because apparently what they're doing is the World Cup is going to be in Toronto next year, or like a game for the World Cup is going to be there next year. So it's supposed to be happening at the same time the IndyCar race was. So they're pushing the IndyCar race to a suburb to the east of Toronto called Markham, where there's like absolutely nothing. Like it's just like a no-name suburb with nothing in it, and they're gonna have an IndyCar street race there, which is really depressing, and it's probably gonna kill the race. You're probably not gonna make it to the end of the 5-year deal. So we went here to Exhibition Place. We kind of did a track walk for funsies. So like, you know, D was like pointing out like everything to me, like the layout of the track and like where everything is, and like this is like the straightaway like leading up to the pits. So there's all kinds of stuff down here. There's like a fancy hotel. There's like the soccer arena down there. There's, you know, like this is like a whole like convention center and everything. So there's a lot of facilities down here, but it's like kind of out of the way of things, which is good because it means there's a lot of space for things going on. And you see some interesting things down there, like this goatsy statue. So in front of the convention center, there's just there's like these stone statues, and then one of them is just like an homage to Goatsy. For some reason. For some reason, I don't know. I saw that, like we all saw that, and we're like, oh, interesting. But yeah, so we paid our respects to the IndyCar race. We all got like the same photo of the curbs here in front of the gate, in front of the arch. Did the track walk. We went to like where the pits were, which is like on a curve. So you could still see like the rubber where like the burnouts happen from the pits. And you could see a lot of like the tape and markings still from like all the pit boxes, which was kind of interesting. And then we hopped on a streetcar. There's a streetcar that goes right to the convention center there, and we rode it into downtown. So we had a nice little ride into downtown. They were like, the Canadians were all telling me about like Canadian history, heroes of Canada, like interesting bits of Canadiana. It was like really fun. Like as an American who like, I know a bit about Canada, but I don't know like nuanced stuff. So it was like really fun to listen to just like the locals talk about stuff. So I really enjoyed that. I think that was like kind of like the highlight of my trip. So we headed into downtown. We go into Union Station, and there's a gashapon shop. There's a gashapon shop in there. It was closed at the time, but we were gonna hit it up on the way back. Terry Fox, yeah, that was like the first person they told me about was Terry Fox. We went to the gashapon shop. I'll show you what we got after or later, but this was cool. They had a lot of good stuff in here. They had a couple of HoloLive machines in there. They had all kinds of stuff. What the fuck, Undertale? I didn't see that. They got an Undertale machine. That's cool. But yeah, we stopped in there later. Went into downtown, walked around. We walked down to City Hall. This is like a really fancy hotel. I forget the name of, but this was apparently like was once the tallest building in the British Empire at one point. And this is right by the station, so this is like the big fancy hotel. I think we were saying it's like one of those hotels where it's like they have like a royal suite that's only for the royal family or something like that. So lots of neat architecture, lots of mixes of architecture throughout the city, which was cool. We're also like lambasting like some of the graphic design we saw, like this Barty Steakhouse. Like, what's going on here? Like 90s like 90s gradient background, mixed typefaces. D and I had a laugh at that one. That was pretty funny. Just some really cool candid shots here, different parts of the city. Just absolutely beautiful. It was such a beautiful weekend. The weather was like perfect, so perfect. Little breezy, a little warm, you know, very much like end of summer. And then we got to City Hall. I saw the Toronto sign. We got the fountains here. Very cool, like brutalist architecture that I find very interesting. I really like brutalist architecture. I don't like it on its own as a standalone thing, but like when mixed in with like other types of architecture, I think it really stands out and looks really neat. So it was fun to kind of hang out down here. There was like a Trinbago festival going on, Trinidad and Tobago. A lot of food vendors down here, a lot of food stalls. So there's always like something going on. It's like you just roll through the city. There's always like food. This is also the Toronto Film Festival weekend as well, TIFF. So they had like a whole like street or couple of streets like closed off for like other vendors, red carpet, like gatherings, like clubs and things were hosting a bunch of stuff. There was a bunch of celebrities and press, like paparazzi rolling around. I saw a lot of people with like digital SLR cameras, you know, like roaming around looking for like celebrities to take photos with. So it was a pretty interesting weekend. There was a lot going on. But yeah, we went downtown. We did the mall rat thing again. We went to this other mall right down there, and this place was like massive. I can't remember the names of all these malls. Let's see, Toronto Mall near the City Hall. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. Eaton Center? Yeah, I think that's Eaton Center. So we went to another mall. I bought some chocolates. We got some food. Got some candy as well. I was looking for Smarties. Like the Canadian Smarties, the M&Ms, not the American Smarties. I couldn't fucking find them. I went to a candy store and I could not find Smarties. I found American Smarties in that candy store, but I couldn't find Canadian Smarties. We also got boba. Because every time Dee saw a boba shop, she was like, boba. So we went to Real Fruit and got boba. When you eat your Smarties, do you eat the red ones last? I've never had like the good Smarties before. I told you I couldn't find them. I really wanted them and I couldn't find them. But yeah, we didn't get them. There's also like some like poutine eating championship going on, but it was hosted by this one like brand, which everyone there was like, don't eat that, it's shit. They were giving away like free poutine. They're like, it's not worth it, even though it's free. We'll go get real poutine. We did not end up getting poutine. I've had poutine before, but we did not end up getting poutine. Unfortunately. If I was there another day, we would have gotten poutine, but we didn't. Were the American Smarties called Rockets? I mean, we just call them Smarties. Oh, we got an ad break. All right, we'll do the ad break and then we'll come back and I'll finish up. Hold on. All right, we're back. Yeah. So the American Smarties, they're just Smarties. Like, it was labeled as Smarties, and then there were no Canadian Smarties. I don't know. It's fucking weird. I was still like flabbergasted. I couldn't believe it. I could find everything else. I bought like fancy Kit Kats. Like, I got mint and dark chocolate Kit Kats. I also got like birthday cake Kit Kats. Some other stuff. Yeah, chocolates. Yeah. Anyway, weird candy shop. Also at this at this mall, they made this like McDonald's look like really bougie. Like, look at this sign. This is the bougiest looking McDonald's I have ever seen. What is up with this? What is up with this? Look at this sign. Like, what? I've never seen a McDonald's look like this. It's crazy. They like force McDonald's to look cool at this mall. It's insane. I did not eat there. The McCafe redesigns was a mistake. It is. It was. And then I saw another skirt and had to take a photo. I did a 180, took another photo. McDonald's is slowly turning cyberpunk. That's kind of what it feels like. Yeah. That's kind of what it feels like. We got so the thing with these malls, these like fancy Toronto malls, they usually have like 2 food courts. They have like the poor people food court, the budget food court with like the A&W and the Sparrow and like the normal stuff you find in a mall, and then they have like the bougie food court with like, you know, bougie offerings. So we went to the bougie one, and I got empanadas and like chips and guac for everybody. So we had empanadas. I think D got like some kind of taco bowl. Frankie did as well. So I got some empanadas. And then we made our way back to Union Station. We went to the Gashapon shop. So it was finally open. They had some awesome gashas in here. We had a lot of Gundam. There were a lot of mini Gundams in there. Oh, I got this one for I took a photo of this for Babinka. I need to send it to her. They had a cute little Digimon. These cute little charms, these Digimon charms, super cute. By the way, each token is $4, and all the machines are like minimum 2 tokens. So like the good ones are like 4 tokens. Like if you want the HoloLive machine, you got to pay $16 to turn the crank. So I was like under the impression, I didn't know that this was the case. I thought it was like 1 token per each. So I bought a bunch of tokens and gave everybody like 2 tokens. I'm like, all right, you get 2 chances. And then like we put a coin in and we start clicking the machines. And like one of the attendants like immediately came over and was like, all right, how many did you put in? I was like, 1. And then she points to the number and she's like, that needs 4. And I'm like, oh, that's $16. Okay. So I was like, well, I guess I'm not getting the HoloLive stuff because I didn't want to spend that much money. So I went over. We were looking for a Miku one because Soul loves Miku. I saw a few others on the way that I really like. There's a Katamari one. We got Katamari Cousins. These are so cute. These are so cute. I could have gotten one of those. That would have been fun. This is the HoloLive, one of the HoloLive ones they had. So they had like rubber phone straps for like Shion and Subaru and Marine and Pekora. But these were like $16 a turn. So I was like, yeah, about that. You got to have 2 so you can eat no matter which end you are in. And A&W inexplicably is usually in both of them. That's so funny. Yeah, so what I ended up going for was the Gundam X Miku collab, which I thought was so sick. This was like the one, well, they had 2 of these, but it was like the same series. This is like the one Miku Gashapon they had. So Soul and I both went in on this. I think Soul got this one. And then I did two turns on this. So the first one I got was the Haro. And I was like, really? Haro? And then I'm like, all right, let's go for something else. And then I do it again. And I got a second Haro. I got a second Haro. So I gave the Haro to Soul. So she has a Miku and a Haro. And then I was like, fuck this. I want any other one of these other than the Haro. So I went and got more tokens. I put my tail between my legs and asked the lady for more tokens. So I bought more tokens and I got Zaku. I got Zaku Miku. And I got this Strike Gundam Miku. Which, like, I don't know what that one's from. I never watched that show. I really wanted Wing Zero. I really wanted Wing Zero. Or, like, just, like, this one. The big one. The generic, like, Miku Gundam. Or even the Shining Gundam one is really good. So I could have gotten any of these three. But the Zaku one was good. I do like the Zaku one. That one's very cute. Also, this promo art fucking slaps. Look at that shit. That's so cool. But yeah, fun little shop. Frankie got like a tummy full shark. You can go see that on his feed. Let me give Frankie a shout out. Oop. I typed in shout, not shout out. Oh my god, stop making me type shit. There we go. Oh, that's not Frankie. Oops. Wait. Did I spell it wrong? Oh, it's Frisky _ Frankie. Oh, fuck. Oh, well. I'll shout him out again later. Oh, my God. Yeah, at Frisky Frankie. There we go. It's got an underscore. But yeah, Frankie got this cute little shark. Oh, I've actually got the photo here. Hang on. I have a video of him opening it too, but I don't want to dox him. Yeah, slightly big shark san. So you can get any one of these four. I like the tummy full one is really good. So he got that one. I forgot what D got. She got something cute too. But yeah, we stopped at the Gashapon and then we were like, you know, getting kind of tired by that point. So we decided to go back to the Airbnb to like figure out dinner. Here's our Gashapons. So cute. So cute. Went back and then figuring out dinner. We ended up getting sushi that night. We got sushi and takoyaki and karaage. Just like delicious Japanese food. Had that for dinner. Sent D and Soul off. And yeah, Frank and I just like chilled rest of the night. He wanted to show me a bunch of like new Beavis and Butthead. So we just watched like a whole bunch of like newer Beavis and Butthead clips on YouTube. I got a few more photos of the Airbnb here. So like the bottom floor was like the pool table, which we played a bunch of pool with D and Soul. I put on the F1 qualifying from Saturday, and we played pool together, and we were all terrible. We were all like really bad. And then the third floor was like all bedrooms. There's like 3 bedrooms. There's like a bathroom on like every floor. This place was incredible. Frankie really spoiled me that weekend. So we had this like whole place to just like chill and hang out in. In-unit washer dryer. So cool. And then yeah, we just kind of chilled, and then Sunday I had Tim's and sushi for breakfast. I had coffee and sushi and packed up, headed out. 7-hour drive home. I stopped by the duty-free store on the way back because I've never done that before. It's all alcohol. It's all alcohol and maple syrup. So if you want to pick up tax-free, duty-free booze on the way home, the American dollar goes pretty hard right now. I did get a big discount going to Canada. So I picked up a bottle of whiskey, bottle of gin. The whiskey's for my dad. So I got my dad 40 Creek, and I got myself this Dylan's dry gin. You're back from Toronto. Sorry about the smell. What smell? Oh, the weed smell? I like barely smelled weed. Honestly, compared to New York City, it was like I didn't really smell it much at all. It was not bad. Yeah, like some parts of Toronto. I don't think we went to those parts. We really stuck to like downtown. Yeah, I mean, we passed a bunch of like cannabis places. Not just the weed smell, just in general. I really didn't smell at all, honestly. It wasn't hot though. That's the thing. It was nice and cool. It was like low 70s, high 60s. So it was like a really nice weekend. The wind was blowing too. But yeah, I picked up some liquor. I got Panera on the way home. I got roadside Panera, which kind of goes hard when you're hungry, not gonna lie. And yeah, I got a bunch of fun stuff. My gashapon, I got my magnets from the CN Tower. I got this cool like red and black one, and this like gaudy like brass plate thing. I love gaudy magnets. I like magnets that are like overdone, sparkly. They have like little things you can like slide back and forth. Piers, hello. Also, hello PNG. And my gashapon. And my blind box. And here we go, all the Kit Kats and chocolate I got. Went to a lint shop. I got Pocky. I went to a Miniso. I have a Miniso where I'm at, but every Miniso is different. They all have different offerings. Here, let me shout out Frankie again. There we go. All right. There he is. And I got Pocky, and I got new like loofahs, like cute new multicolored loofahs, which was nice. I show you the Lego McLaren. Yeah, actually looking at it now, I didn't buy like all that much. I think I spent more money on like food and just general bullshit rather than stuff. So I kind of kept it. I kind of kept it like on a budget this time. But yeah, really fun adventure. It was really nice meeting up with Frankie and Dee and Soul, and just spending time with them and hearing about Canada. And you know, I want to go back. I'm really excited for the meetups next year. I'm probably gonna go back even sooner, just for like a weekend or something. I think that would be really fun. I just realized I didn't insist it ahead of time, but did you happen to go to Stormcrow Manor? No. What is that? If it might have been on TripAdvisor, but I didn't get to go. I didn't actually get to go to a lot of places. We just kind of most of everything was like being like mall rats, just like walking around malls, just like window shopping and stuff. Toronto's geekiest bar opened in late 2018. So none of the people, like the folks I went with, don't drink. That's the thing. Like they don't drink. Like I mean, I know Soul drinks, but like Dee and Frankie don't drink. So like going to a bar is like not something we were gonna do. Yeah. Like I drink, but like if you're not going in a group that all drinks, like you just don't do that. Next year we'll have to drink in moderation. In moderation. It says it's a bar, but it's a renovated huge house and it's a full restaurant. That's cool. That's pretty sick. But yeah, I wasn't really interested in drinking much that weekend anyway. I just want to enjoy good company. I've always been the least hungover of the group. Good. I don't usually get hungover. I just get upset tummy. I just need an Alka-Seltzer, and then I'm good. Gotta keep your Alka-Seltzer with you. I get a... Can I get a fucking... My fingertips get numb the next day. That is a vascular problem. That's a vascular problem. That might be long COVID. Oh yeah, there's also like I tried to take a sexy photo I tried to take a sexy photo, and then there was dirty dishes in the sink. So that was a failure. That was a failure. I painted my nails, and I'm like, yeah, let's paint our nails and get dressed up and take cute photos, and then there was dishes in the sink. So that was a big boy failure there. All right, I think that's like my whole trip. That's a good place to end. What are you talking about? Nothing's cuter than dirty dishes. Get in there. Get in the sink. There and hello. But yeah, I had a really good time in Toronto. I definitely want to go back. I want to do more touristy things. There's a lot of places, like historical places I want to go to. Frankie's kind of a nerd. He's kind of nerdy, so he would probably be fun to go to like museums and art galleries with. So I want to do more of that. And yeah, just like go and meet up with more people. I can't wait. He's super fun to do that stuff with. Yeah. No, I get that now. I always worry, like, when I go somewhere, I'm like, what do other people actually want to do? Because, like, I don't want to do, like, boring things and drag them around and make them think, you know, like I'm boring. So sometimes I'll, like, immediately be like, oh, the CN Tower. Well, I don't need to go do that. And then Frankie's like, no, let's do it. I love it. Let's do it. I'm like, oh, okay. All right. Got the appeal of the femboy laying in a pile of empty Monster and Dorito bags. Yeah. It's heading in that direction. He will take you up there. Yeah. No, he did. He took me. Yeah. If you missed the first part of the stream, he took me up there and he told me what every building was and every building next to that building. And it was very sweet and it was very cool. And we had a good time and I really liked it. I hung on to every word because, like, I'm a nerd too and I want to know stuff. It's very interesting. Yeah. Yeah. He showed me everything. But yeah. Good times. I will treasure this trip and I will really look forward to going back. Very excited to come back to Toronto. The Mean Girls Mall, the same food places. Yeah. Yep. No, it was cool. But yeah, Frankie was an amazing host. D and Soul were amazing. Let me shout out D. God, what is it? DD50? I can't remember everyone's Twitch names. Sorry. DD50. Yeah. Yeah, go give D a follow. She was awesome to hang out with. Great conversationalist. Everyone was just like fun. Everyone was just like really fun and social and cool. So yeah. Shout out to all of them. All right. Thanks everybody. We're going to call it here. Speaking of D, let's go right into D. D's playing sports. She's playing sports. I'll see y'all on Discord. I'll see y'all on Wednesday for Metal Gear Solid. We're going to play Metal Gear Solid Delta. We got a special surprise. Special surprise. If I can find the promo. There we go. Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater this Wednesday. Come watch. It's my favorite Metal Gear. Thank you for stream. Glad you had a good time. Yeah. I've been popping into those in DS2 because I eventually want to do those myself. Yeah. No worries. Yeah. Death Stranding was awesome. All right. Have a good night, everybody. Say hi to D. Bye.
Warp speed, Mr. Sulu.
Warp 2. Warp 3.
Steady as she goes.
Warp 4. Warp 5. Warp 6. Warp 7. Warp 8.
Sir, heat shields at maximum.
Warp 9. 9.2. 9.3.
We need breakaway speed.
9.5. 9.6. 9.7. 9.8.